Today, we delve into the Men's Open Olympia 2025, examining the top 5 contenders as assessed by leading bodybuilding experts and public opinion. After that, we will check out predictions of 2 popular personalities, Ronnie Coleman, an 8-time Mr. Olympia. Alongside him, Wesley Vissers, the 2024 Arnold Classic Physique Champion, provides a unique perspective highlighting the significance of aesthetics and symmetry. Their analyses shed light on the athletes poised to make a significant impact on the Olympia stage this year. At number 5, we have Andrew Jacked, a massive athlete with incredible upper body size and hard muscles that rival any top competitor. Earlier this year at the Arnold Classic, he placed 3rd, but his physique appeared soft on stage, not fully peaked or shredded. He later dominated the FIVO Championship, showcasing excellent conditioning, dryness, and full muscle presentation, proving his potential and reminding everyone of his elite level. Despite this, certain limitations prevent him from being a serious Olympia contender. His legs remain underdeveloped, the glutes and hamstrings appear soft, and his back lacks thickness and fullness, creating a sense of imbalance compared to his impressively massive upper body. Standing 6'3", with wide clavicles, he still faces the challenge of filling his frame evenly. These factors likely place him as a 5th-place contender, unless he significantly improves symmetry and overall conditioning before Olympia. Next up, Samson Dauda is putting in maximum effort to reclaim the Olympia crown. He hasn't shown his full body yet, keeping fans guessing about his complete package. Earlier this year at the Arnold Classic, he was beaten by Derek Lunsford, largely because he wasn't as shredded as he could be. Still, his improvements are visible, especially in his arms, shoulders, biceps, and triceps, which are bigger than ever. Just a few weeks ago, Samson gave a guest posing session that showcased his best shape ever: proper tanning, competition-style trunks, and supreme conditioning, even more shredded than most see on stage. While many are favoring Nick Walker for the top spot, Samson is quietly building a formidable, unpredictable package. If he brings the same conditioning to Olympia, he could surprise everyone, proving that his dedication and improvements might make him a real contender for the Sandow this year. Now at 3rd place, we have Hadi Choopan. He is definitely bigger than last year, showing more mass and density than ever before. However, many are saying he still looks a bit flat, not fully showcasing all the size and separation fans expect. That said, Hadi's confidence on stage is unmatched, and his posing continues to be one of the best in the business. Highlighting his strengths even when his full body isn't on display, he hasn't revealed his complete package yet, keeping fans and competitors guessing about how he'll look come showtime. Hadi remains a major threat, even with some critics doubting his fullness. His experience, conditioning, and presentation make him a strong contender to challenge for the top spots at Olympia. Fans are eager to see how he pulls it all together on stage, and he could easily surprise everyone with a flawless performance. Now at number 2, Derek Lunsford's name is flying under the radar in Men's Open Olympia. Surprisingly, his usual hype is missing. No massive back shots on Instagram, no big momentum like every other year. At first glance, his back looks soft and small, nothing extraordinary. But there's a key factor people are ignoring: his coach Chris Aceto's protocol. Derek, like other Aceto athletes, has been training with very low carbs before shows, leaving the muscles flat and small right now. It may look unimpressive, but that's the plan. Just like with Sean Roden and Ali Bilal, the final carb-loading phase is where magic happens, muscles pop, fullness returns, and the physique becomes extreme on stage. Derek claims he is in his best shape ever going into this Olympia. Right now he may seem underwhelming, but come showtime, this unpredictable, high-level package could make him a serious contender for the top spot. And finally, at top, the biggest rising contender in Men's Open Olympia is Nick Walker. Surprisingly, even the reigning Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda, hasn't grabbed as much spotlight as Nick, who is truly stealing the show in everyone's eyes. He tries every year, but this year feels special for him. Fans are placing their bets that Nick will finally claim the Olympia crown, and the updates from his side are proving just that: confidence, size, and dominance. Derek Lunsford, who defeated him at the Arnold Classic earlier this year, and even Samson Dauda, the reigning champ, can't fully overshadow him. In head-to-head moments, Nick looked incredibly strong, and many believe he should have won those battles. Hadi Choopan isn't making as much noise this time either. Nick is the athlete people trust the most this year. His confidence was visible at the Pittsburgh Pro, where he dominated the stage, eating up every challenge, showing everyone he's in a league of his own. Fans love his fearless attitude, and this year, everything points to Nick Walker rising as the new Olympia king. Let's check out what the experts are saying about this year's Men's Open Olympia. First, we'll hear what Ronnie Coleman thinks, and then we'll take a look at Wesley Visser perspective.
The winner of this year's Mr. Olympia is going to be next guy I got on the list, definitely in the top 5, Andrew Jack. Now, Andrew has made a lot of improvements lately, getting better every single year. A little bit more size, a little bit more conditioning, and this guy be Mr. Olympia also. It's gonna take a little bit more time before he gets all the size and all the conditioning right. But I think if he does that, he will definitely be Mr. Olympia in the future, for sure. Man, this is a real tough class right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put Sampson there, because I'm going by the Arnold Classic for the most part, He didn't bring it like I thought he was, but he still looked pretty good. If he slows down, let his body rest just a little bit more, for certain he can win another Olympia. But until he just slows down just a little bit and let his body rest up, right now I'm gonna give him 4th place. Next guy on the list is the former Mr. Olympia, just like Sampson, Derek. And the reason why I got Derek in 3rd is because he beat Sampson in the Arnold Classic. Once the body competes, you kind of like peak at maybe the 1st or the 2nd show. Me putting Derek in 3rd is that particular reason right there. He probably peaked real good at the Arnold. There's a mistake that I've made in the past also. 2nd place, and that guy's gonna be Nick Walker. Nick is probably most likely going to win the Olympia numerous times. With that size and that conditioning, he'll be a force to reckon with in the next 2 to 3 years. He might go on a little streak there from the way he's going right now. If he can stay injury-free, from what I see here, he got everything. He got width, real good conditioning there. His lower back looks pretty good too. He got pretty good hamstrings, good glutes. His shape is, off the chain. And like I said, he's gonna, I think, go on a run here in the coming years and gonna be a force to reckon with. All right, drum roll for the winner of this year's Mr. Olympia is gonna be Hottie Chupan. I'm saying that because Hottie is always in top condition. And since he has not competed this year, he's gonna be the most conditioned guy on stage. He won the Arnold Classic, I think, maybe 2 years ago, and that was the best conditioning I've ever seen in a guy in this era. He really brought it to the stage at that Arnold Classic, and therefore I'm gonna say he's really gonna bring it again this year in the Olympia, and he most definitely will win it, probably by a few points, because Nick is right there on his butt. But Hottie has that overpowering conditioning that nobody else will be able to match. He has the formula. And once you get that formula, you bring it to the stage every single year. Sort of like what I did back in the day. I had that conditioning formula and I brought it to the stage every single year. And that's how you win 8 Mr. Olympias in a row. Yeah, buddy.
So this is the question you've all been waiting for. Who is going to win the Mr. Olympia? Now, in the open category, I think there's gonna be now a more interesting battle than last time. It's pretty much every champion of the open and everyone who is very close together is now competing. Last year it excluded Nick, and let just that be the guy who can make things very interesting. As I predicted, he was going to beat Derek at Pittsburgh before, which he didn't, but I still think he kind of did, and other people do as well. I think he is gonna be a very interesting player in this Olympia, and he might even win the whole thing. I do still think Samson is going to win, but only if he is a little bit fuller than what he displayed at the last guest performance, because yes, the conditioning was there, but he still needs that mass to overpower that monster-like mass monster physique of Nick Walker, because if he achieved the fullness and the conditioning and a little bit better improvement on top of the New York Pro, I think he could and he might as well win the whole thing. And then we also have Hadi, of course, Hadi Choopan. I believe he's still being coached by Hani, which would be a unique thing because Hani was like, I'm not going to coach anymore, but I think Hadi doesn't really care about that, so they're still together. So that could be a very dangerous dark horse as well. He might be all the way up until second place. I think second or third, and I think Derek will be fourth. Regardless of anything, I think the top three will be Nick or Samson, then Hadi, and then Derek. So that will be the top four. And then it's going to be a very interesting matchup.
If you enjoyed watching, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop your thoughts in the comments on who you believe will take home the Olympia title this year. We've just reached our first milestone of 100 subscribers, and now we're setting our sights on 200.